Life has a rhythm, a divine flow that moves us from one moment to the next, always at the right time, even when we may not fully understand it. We all have dreams, desires, and things we wish would come into our lives right now. But what if I told you that everything you want, every blessing, every opportunity, every moment of joy is coming to you at the perfect time? Patience is the key. It's so easy to feel frustrated when things aren't moving as quickly as we would like. We live in a world that demands instant results. The pressure to have it all together, to see immediate success, can be overwhelming. But here's the truth: everything that you are meant to experience is unfolding for you in its own time. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. The opportunities that are meant for you will arrive at the perfect time, not a second too soon and never a second too late. Take a deep breath. Trust the process. Trust that the universe, or God, or whatever you believe in, has a plan for you. Your dreams will not pass you by. They will come to you when the time is right. And when they do, you'll look back and realize that all the waiting, all the growing, all the learning was worth it. The timing was perfect. You have been created with infinite potential, and within you lies the power to manifest every desire, every dream, every possibility. There is a law of life that governs the timing of all things, and it operates through your belief, your feeling, and your ability to trust that what you ask for is already on its way to you. Often we feel the pressure of time, believing that the things we desire must come to us immediately. But the truth is, everything comes to you at the perfect time, the time when you are ready to receive it. This is a profound understanding. What you desire is already on its way, but the timing of its manifestation is just as important as the desire itself. Imagine for a moment that everything you desire is already in the process of being created. The job, the relationship, the success, the health, everything is moving towards you, but it needs a certain kind of readiness from you. Just like the seed that is planted in the ground, it takes time to grow. You cannot rush the natural process. You cannot hurry the seed to break through the earth and bloom into a flower. It will emerge in its own time, when it is fully prepared to do so, when the conditions are right. The same is true for your desires. They are not forgotten, and they are not delayed. They are simply unfolding according to the natural order, according to the perfect timing that the universe has set for them. This is the essence of divine timing, knowing that the perfect moment for your desires to materialize will arrive at the exact time when you are prepared to fully embrace them. The challenge lies in releasing your attachment to when it will happen and learning to trust that it will happen when you are ready. We often get caught up in the idea that if something doesn't happen now, it won't happen at all. But that is far from the truth. Just because something hasn't manifested yet doesn't mean it is not on its way. The forces at work behind the scenes are moving to bring you exactly what you desire, and all that is required is your belief in the process. If you take a moment to reflect on your past, you will likely see instances where things unfolded in ways that were beyond your comprehension at the time. You may have wondered why a particular opportunity didn't come to you sooner, or why things seemed to take so long to fall into place. But when you look back, you can see the wisdom in the timing. You weren't ready for that opportunity before, or the circumstances weren't right for it to be truly beneficial to you. The right time is not only about when the desire is manifested, but also when you, the person, are ready to fully appreciate it, receive it, and use it in a way that aligns with your highest good. This is where your faith and trust must come into play. It's one thing to believe that what you want is coming to you, but it's another thing to trust that the timing will be perfect. When you truly believe this, you are no longer living in a state of impatience or desperation. Instead, you are free to live in the present moment, knowing that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you everything you need at the precise moment it is needed. You don't have to force things to happen. You don't have to chase your desires or worry about how they will come. You simply have to remain open, and the perfect timing will align everything for you. One of the most important aspects of divine timing is the alignment of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It is not enough to wish for something and wait passively. You must align your thoughts and feelings with the desired outcome. If you are asking for a new job, for example, you must think and feel as if that job is already yours. You must carry yourself with the confidence of someone who has already achieved that goal. You must see yourself in the position you desire, hear the compliments of your new colleagues, feel the satisfaction of doing meaningful work. As you do this, you create a vibrational match with what you desire, and the universe will bring the circumstances, people, and events into your life that align with that frequency. When you align yourself with your desires in this way, you are in harmony with the flow of life, and the timing of your manifestations is assured. You no longer need to rush or push. You simply need to trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, that every moment is bringing you closer to the fulfillment of your dreams. As you embrace the truth that everything is coming to you at the perfect time, you begin to let go of the fear and doubt that often accompany the waiting period. You stop questioning whether or not your desires will come. You stop worrying about whether you are doing enough or whether you are making progress. Instead, you place your faith in the natural order of life, knowing that what is yours will never pass you by. And as you do this, you begin to see the magic unfold in your life. Opportunities arise when you least expect them. People show up at just the right moment. Everything begins to align, and you realize that the timing was always perfect. When you find yourself wondering why things are not happening as quickly as you would like, remember this truth: your desires are being brought to you at the perfect time. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust that everything you have asked for is already on its way. It is not a matter of if, but when, and that when will be when you are ready to receive it with open arms, fully prepared to embrace the blessings that are headed your way. The universe always knows the perfect time to give you exactly what you need, and it will never fail you. Trust in the process, and know that the best is yet to come. When you look at your life and your desires, you may sometimes feel that things aren't moving fast enough. It's easy to become disheartened when we see others achieving their dreams while we seem to be waiting. The truth is, the perfect timing of life is not governed by our personal urgency or impatience. It operates according to a much higher principle. Every desire you hold within you, whether it's for a new job, a relationship, financial abundance, or health, is already in motion. However, the key to receiving these blessings lies not in how quickly they come, but in knowing they are coming to you at the perfect time. The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, is working diligently behind the scenes, aligning the people, opportunities, and situations you need to experience to bring your desires to fruition. Just as the seed planted in the earth must take its time to grow, so too must your desires take shape and unfold at the precise moment when everything aligns. In your impatience, you may feel tempted to rush things, to push and prod your desires into being, but you must understand that when you force things, you create resistance. When you trust that everything comes in perfect timing, you stop trying to control the process. You allow life to move you gently into your good, knowing that there are unseen forces working on your behalf. In the same way that the universe doesn't rush a season, you must understand that everything has its season. You are constantly being prepared for what is to come. It's as if life is preparing you with each passing moment, allowing you to grow into the version of yourself who is ready for the blessings that are already on their way. You cannot rush this process. You must trust the timing of your growth, knowing that the process is happening for your highest good, even if it doesn't look that way in the moment. When you understand that everything comes to you at the perfect time, you begin to release the fear that it might never happen or that you're not doing enough. You stop questioning whether you're on the right path or if you'll ever reach your goals. Instead, you adopt a mindset of trust and faith, knowing that everything you desire is already working its way toward you. You see, the key is not in your actions alone, but in the alignment of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with what you want. Once you realize that your desires are not just possible, but inevitable, and that the perfect time is drawing nearer, your impatience fades. You stop looking for external signs of progress and begin to feel the inner certainty that what you desire is already on its way. This understanding of divine timing shifts your perspective entirely. Rather than focusing on when something will happen, you begin to embrace the process. You shift from worrying about the how and when to embracing a deep trust in the process. When you do this, you open the door for miraculous things to unfold in your life. The timing of your desires may surprise you. There may be moments when you feel as if nothing is changing, and then out of nowhere, the right person, the perfect opportunity, or the ideal situation presents itself. It's like when the butterfly emerges from its cocoon, it doesn't happen because you made it happen. So it happens because it's ready. And so too it will be with your desires. Your desires are becoming ready, and when they do, you will be ready to receive them. Patience then becomes your ally. You are no longer waiting with frustration or anxiety. You are waiting with the full understanding that you are not waiting for the right thing. You are waiting for the right moment. The right moment is when everything aligns, when all the pieces fit together, and you are prepared to receive what has always been yours. The more you trust the process, the more relaxed you become. You no longer question your path, because you know you are on the right path. You trust that every step you take is moving you toward your desire, even when it doesn't appear so on the surface. You embrace the truth that your desires are already in motion, and you can be at peace, knowing that the perfect moment is coming. In addition to this, understanding divine timing frees you from the shackles of doubt. How many times have you found yourself questioning whether you are doing enough, or whether the universe has forgotten about you? This is the nature of the ego. It creates doubt and uncertainty. But when you fully understand that everything comes in the right time, you stop doubting. You stop wondering if it will ever happen, and instead begin to trust that it is on its way. Doubt fades into the background as trust, faith, and confidence rise within you. You no longer worry about the outcome because you know the outcome is already determined. It is simply a matter of time before it arrives. By releasing the need to control the timing, you create space for your desires to flow effortlessly into your life. You move from a state of resistance into a state of allowance. You give yourself permission to receive without hesitation. You stop looking outside of yourself for validation or proof that your desires are coming. Instead, you turn inward, knowing that the universe is always conspiring to bring you what you need at the perfect time. And when it arrives, you will be ready to receive it, and it will be even more wonderful than you ever imagined. In essence, the perfect timing of life is not something you can force or control. It is a law of nature, a divine rhythm that is unfolding for your highest good. Your desires are not delayed, they are simply aligning with your growth. Trust the timing of your life, and know that every desire you have will be fulfilled at the perfect time. The universe is never late, it is always right on time. Trust in that, and embrace the process, knowing that what you desire is already on its way. You simply need to be patient, stay aligned, and believe that everything is unfolding in divine timing. You must understand that the perfect timing of all things is a principle that governs your life. The moment you ask for something, the process of its fulfillment begins. But it may not always happen in the manner or at the pace you expect. The key is to trust in the unfolding of your desires, knowing that they are already set into motion. When you focus on what you desire, hold the feeling of already having it, and align your thoughts with it, you send out an energetic signal to the universe. This signal communicates to the world around you that you are ready to receive. But the timing of the manifestation is not dictated by your impatience or urgency, it follows its own divine rhythm. This is where many fall into error. They begin to doubt when things do not manifest immediately or as quickly as they hoped. The truth is that the perfect timing is always present, but it is often unseen in the moment. Everything is being prepared for you, and just like the seed you plant in the earth, it will grow at its own pace. In the process of waiting for your desire to manifest, you must learn to trust in this rhythm, to know that you are being taken care of, and that every moment of your life is in perfect alignment with your desires. It may not look like it right now, but things are falling into place. Trust that you are always being led to what you have called into your life, and that it is coming when you are ready for it. While it may seem like things are not happening quickly enough, you must recognize that every delay is not a denial, but rather an opportunity for further alignment. You are constantly evolving, growing, and becoming the person who can fully receive the manifestation of your desires. Just as a plant must reach a certain level of maturity before it can bear fruit, so too must you grow and evolve into the person who is capable of receiving what you seek. Your desires are not only waiting for the right external circumstances to unfold, but they are also waiting for your own internal growth and readiness. Therefore, every delay is a moment of preparation, a time for you to align yourself more closely with the energy of what you seek. In addition to trusting the timing of your desires, you must also release any attachment to the outcome. The more you hold on to the outcome with desperation or frustration, the more resistance you create. Instead, focus on the feeling of already having what you desire, and know that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring it to you. This release of attachment allows you to surrender to the divine flow of life, knowing that all things are coming to you in their perfect time. You must believe in the process and trust that your desires are being fulfilled, not because of your effort or your pushing, but because of the natural law of attraction that governs the universe. Every moment of your life is aligned to bring you closer to what you desire, and this understanding shifts your perception of time itself. Instead of viewing time as a limiting factor or a countdown to when things will happen, you begin to see it as a process of continuous unfolding. Time becomes a tool for growth, a space in which your desires have the opportunity to take form in ways that will serve you most. The anxiety and frustration that often accompany waiting for something to happen are replaced by a deep sense of peace, knowing that the universe is always on time, and that every step you take is a part of the divine plan that leads you to your desires. This understanding of perfect timing can be difficult, especially when you are surrounded by external pressures, or when it feels like others are receiving their desires faster than you. But remember, comparison is the thief of joy. You are on your own unique path, and your desires are being delivered to you in a way that is perfect for you. Just because someone else is experiencing their manifestation sooner does not diminish the fact that your desires are equally valid and are also in motion. The more you trust in your own path and release the need to compare, the more peace you will find in the waiting. You will learn to enjoy the process, knowing that what is meant for you will come at the right time. This trust in timing also allows you to find joy in the present moment, rather than constantly looking toward the future. When you trust the divine timing of your desires, you begin to embrace the present with gratitude and joy. You no longer feel that you need to constantly chase after what you want or feel that life is incomplete without it. Instead, you begin to feel a sense of fulfillment and contentment in the now, knowing that what you seek is already on its way. This shift in perspective brings you into alignment with the frequency of your desires, which accelerates their manifestation. The more you can align your thoughts and emotions with the feeling of already having what you want, the more quickly it will appear. Understanding the perfect timing of life is the key to living a life of peace, fulfillment, and ease. It is not about forcing or rushing your desires into existence. It is about trusting that everything is already unfolding perfectly, even when you cannot see it. Trust in the process, release attachment to the outcome, and surrender to the natural flow of life. In doing so, you will find that everything comes to you at the perfect time, and when it does, it will be even more wonderful than you ever imagined. The path to manifestation is often misunderstood because many people believe that timing is dictated by personal effort or external circumstances. The truth is, the universe operates under divine timing, and when you truly understand this principle, you can rest in knowing that everything you desire is unfolding in perfect order. Your desires are not only waiting for the right external conditions to line up, but they are also waiting for your personal growth and readiness. It's not a question of when something will come into your life, but when you are fully in alignment with the vibration of that thing. The universe is always on time, and so are you. Trusting in this process allows you to surrender your attachment to when your desires manifest. Instead, you embrace the journey, knowing that each moment brings you closer to what you've asked for. When you ask for something, it begins to unfold on a spiritual level. There's a divine process that's taking place in the unseen realms that's guiding you toward your desire. But this process is never rushed because it is precise. It moves at the perfect speed, and while you may feel impatient or uncertain during the wait, it's important to remember that there's wisdom in the timing. Your desires are being prepared for you, and you are being prepared to receive them. Just as a seed requires the right amount of time to grow and bloom, so too does your desire need the perfect conditions to materialize in your life. Patience is key. This doesn't mean you should stop taking action, but it does mean you should trust in the unfolding process. Every moment, even the moments of waiting, is part of your growth and readiness to receive. One of the most important aspects of understanding the perfect timing of your desires is to release the need for control. Control over the when, the how, and the why of your desires is a limiting force that often leads to frustration. When you stop trying to manipulate the process and let go of the need to control the outcome, you create space for the universe to work. You will begin to notice signs and synchronicities that show you that things are in motion, even if you can't see them clearly. When you trust that the universe is orchestrating events on your behalf, you will stop questioning the timing. Your mind will shift from impatience and anxiety to peace and trust, knowing that everything is happening as it should. The key to manifesting your desires is not to push, but to flow. Allow life to unfold without resistance, and you will find that things happen at exactly the right time, in the perfect way. Another essential part of embracing perfect timing is learning to detach from external appearances. It's easy to look at someone else's life and think that their desires are being fulfilled faster than yours. It's easy to compare your journey to theirs and feel like you're somehow behind or that something is wrong. But the reality is that every person is on their unique path, and your journey will unfold exactly as it's meant to. Comparing yourself to others only distracts you from the powerful truth that what is meant for you will come to you at the perfect time. When you stop looking outward and start looking inward, you realize that everything you need is already within you. The perfect timing of your desires is a reflection of your own growth, and the more you trust in your own process, the more confident you'll become in the timing of all things. Trust that your desires are not only meant for you but are already on their way to you. The idea of perfect timing also invites us to cultivate gratitude for the present moment. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that life is incomplete until we get what we want. But when you understand that everything is unfolding perfectly, you learn to appreciate each moment. The moments of waiting are not wasted time, they are part of the journey, preparing you for the fulfillment of your desires. It is through gratitude that you raise your vibration to the frequency of what you want, and in doing so, you become a magnet for it. When you can look around you and see all that you already have, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. The more you focus on the blessings already in your life, the more you attract. Every step, every lesson, every moment is leading you to what you have asked for. Understanding this concept transforms your waiting period into a time of growth, joy, and alignment with your highest good. The key to understanding the perfect timing of your desires lies in your ability to trust the process. It's not about forcing things to happen, but allowing them to unfold in their own time. Trusting that everything is in divine order takes the pressure off and invites peace into your heart. The timing of your desires is not arbitrary, it is part of a larger plan, a plan that is unfolding for your highest good. As you let go of the need to control, you begin to see the beauty in the process of waiting. The more you trust, the more you understand that what is meant for you will never miss you, and it will come at the perfect time. Allow yourself to be guided, knowing that every moment is bringing you closer to the manifestation of your dreams. Trusting in divine timing isn't about waiting passively, it's about actively surrendering to the flow of life and aligning with the rhythm of your desires. When you seek something in life, it is crucial to understand that it will come to you when the conditions are right. Your desires are like seeds being planted in the fertile ground of your subconscious mind. Just as a seed requires time, care, and the right environment to grow, your desires need time to mature, align with your inner being, and manifest in the physical world. In the process of manifesting, patience is not just a virtue, but a necessity. When you plant a seed, you don't see its growth immediately, but you trust that beneath the surface, The roots are taking hold, preparing for the eventual bloom. The same principle applies to your desires. Trusting that your inner vision is being carefully nurtured is essential to the fulfillment of your dreams. The universe, working in accordance with the laws of mind and spirit, is always in perfect harmony with the timing of your desires. Everything unfolds at the right time, never too soon, never too late. The most important thing to realize in this process is that your desires are not just a mere wish, but a reflection of your inner state. What you desire is already within you, waiting for you to align with it. When you ask for something, it is not about the physical realm first, it is about the inner realm. You must first embody the feeling of your desire before it can be fully realized in your life. The feeling of your wish fulfilled is the very foundation of creation. It is within this feeling that you plant the seed that will grow into your manifested reality. This is where the timing plays a crucial role. Your mind and your emotions need to be in harmony with your desires before they can manifest. This is why, in many instances, desires do not come immediately. They are waiting for you to align with them, to feel as though they have already manifested. When you cultivate the feeling of having, the universe mirrors that feeling back to you in its own perfect time. You are not a passive observer in this process, you are an active participant. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs all play a vital role in the manifestation of your desires. One of the most critical elements in achieving your goals is to become the embodiment of the future you wish to create. This means that if you are waiting for abundance, joy, love, or success, you must first allow yourself to feel and act as though these qualities are already present in your life. When you do this, you are sending a message to your subconscious mind that what you desire is already yours. Your subconscious then aligns with that message and starts to work behind the scenes, adjusting the circumstances and events in your life to bring that reality into existence. This shift in perception is essential to understanding the perfect timing of manifestation. It is not just about your physical actions, it is about embodying the essence of your desired state. When you align with your future self, the manifestation is inevitable, and it will come at the perfect moment. Another key aspect to understand is the importance of detaching from the outcome. So often we fixate on when and how our desires will manifest, and this focus on the outcome can block the flow of manifestation. When you become overly attached to the how or the when, you create resistance. You take away from the natural flow of creation. The universe is working on your behalf, but if you are constantly questioning, doubting, or trying to manipulate the process, you create a disconnect. Detaching from the outcome is not about giving up on your desires, it is about trusting that the universe knows the best way to bring your dreams to you. When you trust in the natural order and timing of events, you allow space for your desires to unfold effortlessly. You learn to surrender, knowing that everything is happening exactly as it should, and that your desires are being brought into your experience at the perfect moment. It is in this space of surrender that you find peace and harmony with your journey. Letting go of control does not mean that you stop acting. Far from it. It means that you allow life to unfold with ease, and that you take inspired action when you are called to do so. When you are in tune with your desires and your inner self, you will know when to act and when to wait. Inspired action flows from the confidence that your desires are already on their way. There is no need to rush or force things. When you trust the process, the universe presents opportunities, guidance, and insight, and you take action when it feels right. This is the perfect balance of doing and being, knowing when to act and when to allow. It is in this space of trust and inspired action that you begin to see the evidence of your desires manifesting, and you recognize that the timing was always perfect. It's essential to recognize that everything in your life is working together to bring your desires into fruition. When you look at your life from this perspective, you realize that no experience, no person, no event is random. Each part of your journey is leading you to your desires. Whether it's a challenging experience or a joyful one, everything is part of the grand design. There is no such thing as wasted time. Every moment is contributing to the realization of your goals. Even when you feel like you are stuck or things are not happening, the universe is quietly working behind the scenes, aligning everything for your highest good. You may not see it in the moment, but with time, you will come to recognize how everything has worked together for your benefit. Your desires are already set in motion, and the perfect timing will reveal itself. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, and trust in your ability to receive. Every part of your journey is part of the unfolding miracle that is your life. Everything is moving you toward the perfect moment of manifestation. When you ask for something, you must truly believe that it is already yours. Your inner reality, the thoughts and feelings you hold, are the creative force that shapes the world around you. It is not enough to simply wish for something, you must embody the feeling of having it now. If you can feel the reality of your desire as though it has already been fulfilled, then the outer world will have no choice but to reflect that internal state. This is how creation works. What you believe internally is what will manifest externally. It's important to realize that your desires are already a part of you. They are not separate from you. You are not waiting for something to come to you. You are simply waiting for your internal state to align with the external manifestation of that desire. When you reach that alignment, everything you desire will come to you at the perfect time. Your subconscious mind is incredibly powerful, and it is always working in the background, shaping the events of your life. But it's also important to recognize that the subconscious works through feelings. It doesn't respond to logic or reason, it responds to the feelings you consistently entertain. When you constantly imagine yourself in the state of already having your desire, when you feel the joy, peace, and satisfaction that comes from achieving your goals, your subconscious mind begins to work on bringing that vision into physical reality. This is why it's so important to constantly feed yourself positive, empowering emotions and thoughts. If you persist in imagining and feeling your wish fulfilled, your subconscious mind will begin to rearrange the circumstances and events in your life to bring that desire into existence. This is where the perfect timing comes into play. Your subconscious mind works to bring everything into alignment, and the manifestation occurs when it is fully ready. The power of imagination is not something that is far off or difficult to access. It is an innate ability that everyone possesses. You have the ability to create any reality you desire simply by imagining it vividly and with feeling. Your imagination is not just for daydreams, it is the creative faculty through which you shape the world around you. What you imagine, believe, and feel becomes your reality. This is where the concept of perfect timing plays an important role. Your desires will manifest when you are in complete alignment with them. You do not need to rush or force things into existence. The process of creation has its own natural pace. If you hold the image of your desire in your mind with conviction, trust, and a sense of joy, the manifestation will come at the perfect time. The more you focus on the feeling of the desire already being yours, the sooner the outer world will reflect that state. It is also essential to understand that nothing is ever truly outside of you. All things exist in the realm of the imagination, and it is your connection to this realm that allows you to bring them into your experience. The outer world is a reflection of your inner state, and by changing your inner world, you change your outer world. If you want to see changes in your life, you must first see those changes in your imagination. You must create the image of the life you want to live, the person you want to become, and the experiences you want to have. When you feel those changes in your imagination, you begin to draw them into your life. The key is to stay persistent in your imaginal acts, to continue to feel the fulfillment of your desires as if they are happening now. As you continue to do this, the perfect timing will unfold, and you will find that your desires come into your life exactly when you are ready to receive them. Another important aspect of the creative process is understanding that there is no room for doubt. Doubt is the enemy of creation because it weakens the feeling of certainty that is necessary for manifestation. When you doubt, you are not fully aligned with your desire. You are creating a divide between your inner state and the outer result. It is not enough to simply wish for something. You must trust that it is already yours, even if you cannot see the evidence of it yet. Trust is the cornerstone of creation. If you can trust in the process and believe that everything is unfolding in perfect timing, you will find that your desires are brought to you with ease. Doubt only delays the process, while trust speeds it up. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor, even when you cannot see the outcome right away. Every moment is leading you closer to the fulfillment of your desires. It is essential to understand the role of patience in the process of manifestation. Patience is not about waiting idly for something to happen. It is about knowing that everything is unfolding as it should, and trusting that your desires will arrive at the right time. Just as you would not expect a seed to sprout and grow into a tree overnight, you must also trust that the seeds you have planted in your imagination will grow and manifest in their own time. Patience means accepting that there is a divine timing to everything, and that what is meant for you will come to you exactly when it is meant to. When you release the need to rush and allow things to unfold naturally, you create the space for the perfect timing to work in your favor. Everything you desire is already on its way to you. It is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. And when the time is right, everything will fall into place, and your desires will be revealed in all their fullness. Trust the process, and know that your desires are coming to you at the perfect time. It is essential to remember that the process of manifestation is not about effort or struggle. It is about alignment, trust, and patience. When you align yourself with the feeling of having your desires, trust that everything is working in your favor, and remain patient as you wait for the perfect moment, your desires will come to you effortlessly. Trust in the perfect timing of the universe, and know that everything will unfold as it should. Your desires are already within you, and they will come to you at the perfect time. Everything you desire is already within your reach, and it will come to you at the perfect time. The process of manifestation is not about rushing or forcing things to happen, but about aligning your inner world with the desires of your heart. Through imagination, trust, and patience, you can create the life you want to live. When you hold the feeling of your desires as already fulfilled, you align yourself with the natural flow of creation, and the world will respond accordingly. It is through faith in this process and belief in the perfect timing that you will witness the manifestation of your desires. Everything is unfolding as it should, and when the time is right, all that you have imagined and felt will come to fruition. Keep trusting the journey and know that everything will come to you at the perfect time.